Shalom. Start on give our praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahushai Bashim, Kakadash, the bonus of the apostle and others get millstone. Shalom to the icon teaching his word through the four corners and true sincerity. Back when I lesson through the spirit by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Back when that lesson, Lord willing is edifying. This is when I go through, second Esdras 13. Okay, just a couple verses. Okay, just getting into it, right quick through the spirit. Again, Lord willing is edifying. Okay, we're going into how Yahushua is coming back. Okay, and these heathens, okay, and these nations in Esau are gonna try to fight against, okay, Yahushua, and what is gonna be the aftermath, okay, of it. Okay, but I'm gonna start with this first verse. It says, and after it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there was a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof, right? So, Yahushua, he came, he basically, so that's how we say, he cracked the clouds, man. Okay, it says, and I beheld, and lo, a man that waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whatsoever the voice that went on his mouth, they all burnt that heard his voice, like as earth failed when it fell at the fire. Right? So the concentrated fire, okay, from those chariots, okay, are gonna burn these people up, man. Okay, and also, okay, it's gonna burn up these buildings. Okay, it's gonna cause damage to the land. Okay, and etc. Okay, Yahweh already said, that he was coming back in great power and glory in Matthew the 24th chapter. Matthew 24, 20 started 29. It says immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of their mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. All right, see, the way that Yahushua is coming back is not how these people expect, it to happen. Okay, so because these people that they're in la la land. Okay, they don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, you look at an average person walking down the street, they just look like they don't know what's going on, man. Okay, they're stressing about everything else. Okay, but what's really going to happen, and they feel it. Okay, you can ask a person, do you feel like the Lord is about to return? Do you feel like it's the end of the world? They're gonna tell you, yeah. Okay, because hey, we could feel it. We could feel Yahushua's about to come crack the clouds any day now, man. We could feel shit about to hit the fan any day now, man. Okay, but those clouds are talking about. It says, and the Son of Man is Yahushua is coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Those clouds are talking about, the so-called, UFOs, the so-called, I think they called it something else. I forgot, they called it another name, but, so-called UFOs. Okay. He's coming in, he's coming in, but they're called the chariots of the Lord, his vehicles, man. Okay. I'm going to get, Zechariah 5. Yup, Zechariah 5, start at 1. It says, then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and their breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that swerveth shall be cut off on that side according to it. All right, so that's talking about the chariot, man. Okay, that flying roll, that curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. The chariots, man. Because it says clouds. Okay, but just want to give another precept. Okay, because the chariots are called different things in the scriptures. Clouds, okay, flying roll. Also in the 2 Esdras 13 chapter, it says a great mountain. Okay, also compared to the birds. Okay, but yeah, the Lord is coming back with his vehicles, man. Okay, I'm gonna get Psalm 68 and 17. It says, the chairs of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. See, there's probably more than that, okay? Because you can't put no limit to how much. You can't put a limit to the Lord, man. Okay, the Lord can have an innumerable amount of chariots, man. Okay, he's coming in great power and glory. See, House's coming back with an army, man. Okay, to do what? To judge the people. Okay, to judge the wicked, to judge Esau. Okay, and etc. You get Jude, the first chapter, Jude 1, start at 14. It says, and Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord coming with 10,000s of his saints, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches, which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. So you see, even Enoch, is talking about it, the return of Yahushai, come back with 10,000 of his saints, okay, to execute judgment, okay. Yahushua about to kill a lot of people, man. Okay, a lot of people about to get judged in that day. You know why? Because they took the day of the Lord for a joke. They wasn't being circumspect at the times. Okay. Back in Matthew 24, it says, back in Matthew 24 and 30, I'm reading 30 again, it says, Then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. They shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other. Right, so the Lord Yahushua is gonna send out his angels, okay, to come to go scoop up the elect in those times also, man. Okay, it's not only gonna be just everybody. It's not just gonna be Yahushua come back and everybody just go die. Okay, the Lord got his men. Okay, his elect, his 1/3. Okay, that great multitude, man, that's gonna get delivered. Okay, in the times to come. Okay, skip down to 36. It says, but of that day, in fact, I'm gonna keep reading. It says, now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is not yet tender and putteth forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh. So likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it's near, even at the doors. But I say unto you, this generation shall not pass, till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away. My word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So you see, not even Yahushua know when he coming back, man. But when he do come back, hey, they go shit they pants, man. They go shit they pants, okay? Because they're not expecting a so-called black man to come with chariots and with an army of angels and, matter of fact, the majority of people don't. The elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, they know that Yahushua coming back like that, man, okay? Why do you think they got a space force? Okay, why do you think one of the presidents said if basically all had one common enemy, they would come together to fight Yahushua? They were just talking about Yahushua, man. Okay, and they like to bullshit and say they could take him down, we could do it. No, they can't, man. Okay, the weapons and the things that the Lord has to fight against the heathens is gonna be like LeBron against a 6th grade JV middle schooler that never played basketball in his life. It's not gonna be a competition, for the Lord, man. Okay, but the Lord is still coming to show his power and glory, man, because the people have been disrespecting the Lord. Okay, and don't forget what they did to Yahushua when he was on the scene, man. They mocked him, they spit on him, they beat him. Okay, they scoffed at him. Revelation 7:7. It says, "Behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him. They also which pierced him, and all kings of the earth shall well because of him, even so, amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty." Okay, so it says, "With those which pierced him, and all the kings of the earth shall well because of him." They ain't ready. Okay, as I said, they go shit they pants. Okay, they go shit they pants, man. They go see that one laser beam hit somebody, they'll be like, oh shit, And really, these are things that Esau put in his movies, okay? And really, it's the Lord that put the spirit on these directors to show the people about what's to come, okay? To warn them, But also back to 2 13. In 5, it says, "And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it." Right. I was talking about the fathership, that one big fathership. Okay. It was a news a while back. Basically NASA. Basically they caught a chariot. I believe it said it was behind the sun. Okay, and they said it was twice the size of Earth. Okay. Who knows? Y'all could come on something bigger than that. It's not impossible for him to do. Okay, that could have been probably one of his many chariots that the Lord got. It says, "But I would have seen a region or place where the hill was graven, but I could not." Right, so Esdras, he couldn't see, because you could look at something and see the start of it and the end of it, see how long it is. Esdras, he couldn't see that at all. Okay, it just looked like it basically looked like it just kept going, like it was no end to it, because that's how massive and the size of it was. Okay, and it says, "And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet there's fight." Right, so because again, Esau is gonna try to fight against Yahushai. I'm gonna get Joel first, Joel 3. Joel 3 and start at 1. It says, "And for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." Okay, so Yahushua is gonna deliver us from our captivity. We're not going back into captivity. We're gonna get delivered out of captivity. It says, "And I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat," or Yahushua in the Hebrew, meaning Yahweh's judgment. It says, "And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel. They have scattered among the nations and part of my land." So you see, there's a reason why Yahushua's coming back in that power and glory, and why they're gonna wail when he come back, man. Because what they did not only to him, but what they did to us. Okay, Yahushua didn't forget. Okay, he didn't forget what they did. The Lord didn't forget. Okay, what he did to us when we came out of Egypt, what he did to us when we was coming back into spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Lord didn't forget none of it, man. Okay, scriptures say that Esau that didn't show them no mercy in Isaiah 47. Or if you paraphrasing, man, it says, "They have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink." These are things that Esau did. Okay, he showed you in the movies, man. He did these things, man. Okay, but I want to get also Revelation 12 and 7. It says, "And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon." That dragon, talking about Esau. It says, "And the dragon fought and his angels," right? So Esau, the dragon, and his angels, the other heathens, are going to fight against Michael, okay, and the other angels. It says, "And prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven." Right, so they lost. Okay, it says, "And the great dragon was cast out, the whole serpent called the devil and Satan, was deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him." So you see, they lost. Okay, it says that serpent Esau, man. Okay, that spirit of Esau that was in there. That was back then, with Adam and Eve. Okay, even before that. Okay, but that spirit is gonna get taken out. Okay, he about to lose his rulership. He had his time to rule. Okay, Esau been ruling for a minute now. He's been causing havoc for a good minute. Okay, since back then he's been causing problems, man. Okay, but now we at the end of it all. Okay, Esau has always been causing trouble. For us, it's for the Israelites, man. Okay, but the Lord's about to stop all of it. Everything is coming to a close. We at the end. We at the end of the movie. Okay. It says, "And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand or held a sword or any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests." So again, that concentrated fire from the chariots, those laser beams, man. Okay, it says, "And they were mixed together, the blast of the fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, for that upon a sudden and a innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and still smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid." So you see, You know, they got fucking zapped. Okay. To the blast of fire, flaming breath. You know, that concentrated fire from the chariot is finna burn them up, man. It's ain't finna be no challenge for y'all shot when he come back. He said he need to lift up his hand, no hear the sword, nor any instrument of war. Just seen that concentrated fire just boom, 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 just hit him. Okay. You know, when Yahusha comes back, his presence alone, okay, it's just gonna cause the earth to, how you see, you ever watch Dragon Ball Z on Goku, he will power up. The infrastructure of the earth, things will start cracking. You see lightnings and, okay, certain things like that. Dude, these are things that the people are not prepared for, man. Okay, but Lord, when we part of the elect, we are prepared to witness these things. Okay, when it does happen, we're going to give praises to the Lord, man. Okay. But with that, Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. I'm going to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the bonus of the apostles and elders, great most on the Shalom, Hamza, Agim, teaching his word through the four corners and truth, sincerity, Akim, most out of here, Shalom.